Welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy, and you may hear a little noise in the background because I'm getting some new steps put on my deck, and that's not far outside of my window. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you don't hear too much of it. Today I am doing a flip through of my completed long tall journal that I made using 4 kits, putting them together, and these kits are by Nanine at Collage Type, and I will link her information below along with the 4 kits that I used, and I will also link my playlist for this particular adventure, which I am calling Ancient Arboretum. And so it has a lot to do with let's see, flowers, of course. Arboretum would be a place where you grow flowers, and the vintage architecture, which would be, you know, also the building where you grow flowers and things. All right, anyway, enough fiddling about on that. I hurt my back last Sunday, and it's been a little over a week, and I am still taking some meds that mess with my head and my speaking a little bit. So I will try to get through this without too much issue from that. This has a sari silk closure with a chantilly knob on the front. It measures, I think it's 11.5, just shy of 11.5, just over 5 inches. And on this side, it's 1.5 inches. On this side, it's a single spine or a single signature, so it's just 0. But that's what it looks like right there. Don't have a lot of things coming out this side because of the type of closure that I used. But I think that the cover turned out very pretty. Alrighty, so let's open it up, and right at the beginning I have a pocket. I need to no, I'll just leave that to whomever this goes to put this book belongs to, because I don't know where they would want to have that. So right here is the first journaling card in that front pocket. And this is made from a file folder. And I really like that green color, especially with the old plant buildings and things like that vibe that's going on. Here I have some flip down journaling spaces. Let me scoot this up just a little bit. Flip down journaling spaces that I made out of a series of windows. And they all flip down. You can write on them, and then they lay flat. A journaling card in here with the sari silk tie. I did go through, and for everything that I could find, an identification for the flowers and the botanical names, I did write them down. So that's my handwriting. Like it or not, it's right there. It can be covered up easily. And then there's the back. And this paper here is from an old scrapbook that I took the pages out of. I did a lot of collaging throughout. There's a journaling paper. This is some of my alcohol ink aged cellophane tape. I have an envelope here that you reach through to get to on the back side of it. And here's a journaling card. These are vintage index cards, so they're that vintagey color on their own. Got a little collage here, just a little one, and then a lot of collage here. And this is a hidden paper clip. And it holds closed this paper that folds all the way open. This is one of my coffee dyed papers. This is one of the set that I call matzo dyed because it kind of reminds me of matzo bread, matzo crackers. This one's just slightly peekaboo. You can see the card moving maybe right there. And it does go all the way down if you work at it. I don't know what it's getting caught on. You were able to see it all the way down to here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But you can see it that little bit there, but that wasn't the main point of the whole thing. This was a misprint. Everything came out all pixelated, but I still liked the colors, and it was part of the kit, so the colors did go with the kit. Like this right here, I can tell that that's the Lily of the Valley. So I used that to back some of my papers. Some of my, writing spots. Here I have a library catalog card that I've just added a fussy cut to and some of the sari silk. And this is Northern Italian Details, Drawings and Photographs, and it's Italian architecture. And so I thought that that was pretty cool. And the guy who wrote it was born in 1883, so it's a fairly old book. Here I have these two journaling cards. This is from a playing card, and I just backed it with some, it's just some paper that I got online. It's a little stack of papers like that. And then this one is a window and the flower and then the botanical name. And this is parchment paper backing that one. Here, these two journaling cards. I couldn't write the flower's name because it was across it, so that's not going to be on there. But they're they're three-dimensional because I popped up this flower, which was the same as the flower behind it, on some pop dots. I don't know if the camera will pick that up or not, but I don't know. I think you can see a shadow. And I did that for both of these. And then this side flips open. I've got an envelope in here that has another journaling card. Okay, I will look up the botanical name for this flower before I send this out. And I didn't look up all of them because if I didn't have one of those little labels on it, I didn't worry about looking it up. This one is more that scrapbook paper and some more sari silk. Here I have glass seed beads on the signature tie that coordinate with the journal colors inside. Here I have a pocket. Here's another playing card, and again I've backed it with some of that paper. And then you open this up and there's another envelope with another journaling card inside. More collages here and here. Again, this one's the pop dot, so it's got some dimension. Let me scoot this back down just a little bit. I pulled it up so you could see the beads. Over here, this pocket, I have tied on a key that looks very similar to the key that is printed on the page. I mean, it's like almost the same size and everything. I thought that was a fun addition. On this bingo card, I have also popped up the playing pieces that are on the numbers. And then it opens up for more journaling space. And then this just flips open. More writing space or whatever. Here, this envelope, I have another piece of the pixelated paper from the kit, just for some extra writing space or whatever you want to do with it. And then behind the envelope, I made this into a tuck spot. And this, I have some player piano roll on the back side under the collage, and then there's just a whole lot of writing space inside. Here I have another altered playing card that I've just backed with another piece of that paper that I got And you can still see through it. It's a 4 of clubs. You can still see that it's a card. I kind of liked that. Those little sheets of paper were very sheer. And this is a crocus, but I already had this on there, so you just have to remember it's a crocus, or know that it's a crocus, or not care that it's a crocus. Here I've collaged this corner. This corner was blank, and so I added a frame and a hibiscus, and then on the back of it is either another hibiscus or a rose mallow. I'm not sure. It doesn't have a tag, so I didn't look it up. And this is from Collage Type, and I just kept the word type and then the page 24 together. It's another altered playing card that tucks right into that pocket. And then there's journaling space on the back. I have a pocket here that has these 2 little journaling cards that I have collaged. This is another piece of that player piano roll, and it just opens up. I didn't do anything on the inside of it. I just left it like that. And on this side, I attached a piece of writing paper to the sheet music roll and then collaged on top. Here I have a pocket with a journaling card. And then there's the back page. Here is the ink pen that I include. I did not really have a place that I could easily put a place for the pen, so I just clipped it on the top. And it's got little straw flowers that have been dyed inside. I don't know, can you see that? That are floating in some kind of a liquid. And it's gold to go with what I chose to do metallic-wise on the cover. And then this, you can see how I made this in a video that is going to be linked in the playlist. And I call it a braided pocket, I think is what I called it. And this little tab is holding this pocket closed. And they all flip open. There are 4 flips. There's journaling space on the back of each flip, and you could do whatever in here. And each of the flips is a pocket with a tag inside of it that has been collaged. I'm trying to do better about showing things a little bit longer, because I would pull them out and talk about them and then flip them over, and sometimes you just couldn't see what it was that I had just shown you. Oh, get down there. Why are you stuck? There we go. I don't know what I was caught on. And I just kind of like the way that that looks. And then the back side is an envelope. And I've just included a bunch of journaling cards that were doors. And they're all backed with that scrapbook paper. The vintage scrapbook sheets, I guess. Because it's not scrapbook paper like you buy at the store. It's from a vintage scrapbook photo album thing. And this pocket is made from a glassine bag. And it's just decorated, and it doesn't lay flat because this thing's fat. And then there is the closure. And you can see that it folds pretty flat. Pretty flat. And I think it turned out very lovely. And just a little quick note, I am very close to 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting for me. And so when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. And this will be the giveaway. So stay tuned, because I'm hoping that'll come pretty soon. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. I will answer. I try to respond to all comments. Thank you for joining me today. And as always, be kind. Bye.